Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. This is a reading for the week ahead, looking at your energy specifically and in regard to some situation that you're interested in the outcome of. So, Scorpio, it's your birthday. You're the first one out. Looking at Scorpios in particular, still going to be Scorpio season until the 21st of November. So, we have a few more days left until it is the end of Scorpio season. I hope that if it's been your birthday, that you've celebrated accordingly and in a way that fit you the best. I hope you've been celebrated. I hope that you feel like a birthday champion, that you've had a wonderful solar return, that you're looking forward to this next year ahead. Personally, having a birthday next weekend. So excited about what that means and what that's going to entail for me. And this reading is special to my own heart. So I wanted to choose a 4-card reading in regard to a specific situation and the outcome of said situation. So let's take a quick peek. I am using the lovely Cat Tarot for this reading, and then using clarification cards, the Tarot Familiars, which features not only cats, but a lot of cool animals. So, looking at this 4-card spread, Scorpio, have a situation in mind. Have something come up while I'm finishing the shuffle, thinking about something that you would like to know about as far as an outcome is concerned. And I'm sure as we go through the reading, something might come up, or you might have come to this reading with something specific in mind. There's been a situation that you've been dealing with. There's been a situation that's occurred. There's been something maybe prolonged that's lasted for a very, very long time. And you just want to know, how's this all going to end? It could be a relationship. It could be a workplace dynamic. It could be a friendship cycle, a neighborhood situation. There's going to be something that will jump to your mind. First card out is going to be, what is the outcome of this situation on my mind? The outcome of said situation is a Page of Wands. And a Page of Wands is a message. It's a message towards passion, towards spirituality, towards your drives and what motivates you. It's that inner fire that we have. And so it's a message about that. Something in regard to your situation, whatever that may be. This is going to sound very generic, but when you watch this reading, something will come to mind, and that's what I want you to apply it to. Page of Wands is, what is the outcome of the situation on your mind? Page of Wands is a message. There will be a message coming your way that will spark your passion. It'll spark your desire. It'll give you what my sense is. It'll renew your reasoning for why you've been thinking the way you've thinking, why you've felt the way you've felt. There will be some message come your way. Now, messages can come in the form of people telling us things, something we read, an email, a text message, a phone call. A Page of Wands is a deliverer of a message. Page of Wands is also very playful, very, they can be a little immature. So you might hear something prematurely. You might hear something through the grapevine. There might be the trickle down effect. So you might not be getting it right from the horse's mouth. You might be getting something third hand. So the outcome of your situation seems like it is right now a little bit immature. It's not quite ready for the fullness of the expression of it. So Page of Wands, first card out. That second card we're looking for. When will the situation resolve itself? So we're looking at a time frame. When will the situation resolve itself? When will the situation resolve itself for Scorpio? We have the the Nine of Pentacles, and we have this cat getting ready to maybe play with the bird in the cage. The Nine of Pentacles is all about having pretty much everything you could possibly want. It's a very independent, entrepreneurial type of energy. So where this is concerned, when we're asking when will the situation resolve itself, it seems like you already have everything you need to resolve the situation, maybe even if it's just within yourself. You already have all of the facts. You already know. So when we're trying to ask when it will resolve itself, maybe it already has. Nine of Pentacles, you really have everything you need. You have all the information available to you. Maybe every day when you see the situation unfold, you already know that it is what it is. So what the sense that's coming to me is, when will the situation resolve itself? That seems like a personal decision, something that you will know. You'll know when it's over. And that the timing is really based on your senses and how you feel about that. How can Scorpio support the most positive outcome? How can Scorpio support the most positive outcome? Scorpio, how can you support the most positive outcome? We have the Seven of Swords. This is a kind of a deceptive energy. This is a someone who tells mistruths, lies, somebody who sneaks, who's shady, who does things when they think no one's watching. So how can Scorpio support the most positive outcome? With the Seven of Swords, what I'm sensing is that you might need to play your cards close to your chest. The best way for you to support the most positive outcome might be for you to not reveal what you're doing, might be for you to keep your mouth closed, might be for you to not reveal and talk about things. Swords is about the mind. Swords is a mental, cerebral, intelligent, intellectual sign. And so if you're, I love this cat it's almost like sharpening their claws. So in order for you to support the most positive outcome, I think you need to play your cards very close to your chest. I think you need to be very careful. I think that what you're doing and what you're thinking is not for everybody's knowledge. I think that probably the less you say, the better off you'll be. I'm talking professionally. Personally, that might be a little bit of a different scenario, unless you're already 2 steps out the door. In a personal situation, you're already planning to leave, you're planning to move out, you're planning to whatever, fill in the blanks. Still, it might suit you best if you just not share everything as far as your plans are concerned. So yeah, I would behave like the cat sharpening their claws. I would just sit back and watch. I would sit back and observe. And this is always, of course, up to you and how you need to face your own situation. But in order to maintain the most positive outcome, you might just need to be a little closed from revealing everything that's in your head, sharing what you're thinking with the rest of the room or the group or whatnot might not be in your best interest right now. The last card we're looking for is, how can Scorpio trust that this unfolding is for the best? How can Scorpio trust that this is unfolding for the best? So sorry. Spillage here. How can Scorpio trust that this is unfolding for the best? The last card. How can you trust that this is unfolding for your best. Page of Swords. This is another kind of a sneaky energy. So I think that what we're really getting from this reading, Scorpio, is you're acting, or you need to act this week. Take it or leave it. Remember, tarot doesn't dictate your actions, you do. So Page of Swords is your piece of advice for how you can trust this is unfolding for the best. And Page of Swords is they're curious, they're sneaky, kind of similar to Seven of Swords over here. They're observing, they're very astute. They pay very close attention. They watch body language. They listen to words. They listen to the tone of the verbiage that's coming out. They're just very attentive. Page of Swords is an investigator. Page of Swords is someone that looks into things very carefully, very closely. It's almost like, whatever their point of observation is, they're studying that like it's a textbook exam. So Page of Swords has their eyes set on something and they're trying to figure it out. That's going to be how you can trust that this is unfolding for the best. It's by paying attention, watching, learning. You'll be able to learn a lot by what people say, what people do. You're just paying attention. So I think that's going to be how you'll be able to trust that everything's unfolding for the best, that you're paying close attention to everything around you. I want to give you a few clarification cards before we close this reading. I hope that this has been helpful for you. This was just a new kind of a fresh idea just as we go forward into the week. And if you don't have any situation that this applied to, by all means, just let it be here for someone that it might be for. So Scorpio, thank you for spending time with me and watching and being open-minded. That's always the best course of action. I'm going to just split these up 3 ways, just looking for clarification, final clarification message. See if it ties into what we've already discovered here. So looking for clarification on the outcome of a specific situation for Scorpio. What is the outcome of a specific situation? Outcome. The Moon, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. So there is some secrets. There are some things going on behind closed doors. There is going to be a message for you, Scorpio, of a new job, a new offer, a new encounter. If it's a personal relationship that you are coming to this reading as your situation, there will be a new opportunity for the two of you, something that you can sink your teeth into. It's a real life investment. If it is something professional for the job, there will be a job offer coming your way. That's a definite. And the Six of Wands is celebration and victory. This is really good news. I feel like with the moon here, the moon really saying and signaling that what's coming as a outcome of your situation, it's not quite ready to be revealed yet. There still is a lot of things going on behind the scenes. So the moon is a major arcana for the sign of Pisces, and it's very intuitive, it's very empathic, it's very music oriented and creative. But there is something being worked out behind closed doors, on somebody's radar, but it's not quite ready to come out. I can assure you, I really do think this has to do with a job. You've got this beautiful wolf with these silver blue eyes, and I feel like the Six of Wands says, and Scorpio, you will come out on top. You will come out smelling like a rose. You will be celebrated and victorious. And I feel like all of your reserved, not rude, and not you're not being rude. You're being careful. I think that's really the main piece of advice. And with that, with you being very careful and playing your cards close to your chest, whatever the phrase is, I think you will come out on top, Six of Wands, with victory and success. Scorpio, I love it when you like the videos, when you share the videos, when you repost, when you subscribe to follow me on TikTok or go over to YouTube and you can be a subscriber there. All of those things are free. They don't cost anything, just a little click, and it's very appreciated. I do wish for you the very best, Scorpio, that you're blessed, that you're well, and I wish you namaste.